right. He ain't won one since then. What to see? Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna get your PlayStation on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore.
We can go work out
in
tomorrow
T-Bank
too.
Stadium.
I didn't get in the
We've
five.
got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, there go my lighter. Here we go. Yeah, yes sir. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't swept Jocko.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl
he keep on to play. I didn't swept him. Every game I beat him by 20 plus.
49ers are underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Here we go. Hey, look, you know what I noticed? My playbook is real good, Joe. Watch this. Watch this part of work I got right here. This work, RJ. RJ, give me this work.
That's Samuel caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Zero hesitation that time.
They say Kyle Shanahan ain't got nothing on fast play calling. Where that mic at, baby J? Where your mic right there? I need to zoom in.
One play
go ahead.
the 40 already and another 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Get wider, Fats! Why you playing so close to them niggas? Get wide!
7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 4.
Damn, bro!
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Another run with McCaffrey.
Ooh, that's a good tackle.
That's
a good tackle.
47. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends.
Come on, hold your block.
But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And they're well
push him off. Let him know who you is. Baby J. You know who the Flash is?
They did tell us they wanted to establish the
That's his big brother right there, McCaffrey. That's the Flash McCaffrey
so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
This one caught by
Coast to the corner.
Touchdown.
Coast to the corner.
George Kittle, 41 yards. And the Niners are on the board first.
Look at me in that pocket presence, baby.
Gold with the
yes, sir.
And that makes the score.
Yes, sir. Come out, we put it together. Way to come out and put something together. You want to play hoop? Hey, go and watch that hoop.
Gold now to kick it away.
You do?
And Hill will opt for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, that's got to be a... Come on. Get on that.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield
good
before
pass.
Going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, that's certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Jackson on first down.
Thank you.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's intercepted.
Yeah,
And
mama.
the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, that's
Teach me how to duck.
right there.
Teach me how to duck.
He's going to come down the
Teach me how to duck.
The 49er offense set to get
Action. You know what I'm saying? Burst the flash.
Field position following the INT. Now on first down, it's Purdy. Got a man. That's
Come on. Why is it, motherfucking, man, that shit got me hella mad that he there and not Debo. Debo could have turned that into 40.
Count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On second down, McCaffrey. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They go play action here. Purdy.
Good shit. Hey, I seen him running and still tried to throw that shit. Good shit, Red.
Will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
That's all you got to do. Check down.
This guy was open, that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because it comes.
Oh, yeah. Come on, make a tackle.
A little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it.
Oh, he got you.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Damn, that nigga got me. I got to get up.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. This will be incomplete.
Saved him an interception. Saved him an interception.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Hey, middle.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On third down, Jackson. He's going to go for a
got
play
him.
downfield. This is
way to make the
inside
tackle.
the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And look, you're down 7-0 in the first quarter. You know it's not a time to panic or feel like you've got to get those points back right away. But how about their conviction and taking that chance to throw the ball deep right there, knowing they can hit on plays like this? I'll bet that won't be the last time we see them take a deep shot in this game.
Yeah, and you see the final number there on how far that ball traveled. Pretty impressive. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Come here.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That's what we ain't let no quarterback get outside the pocket on us. You can forget about that.
And on 1st and goal, they decided to throw for it, but the coverage was excellent. And he kept holding the ball, hoping someone would shake free. Instead, he's hit and drop. And now, they're not even in the red zone anymore.
Jackson's throws on target to Duvernay. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Chicky.
And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Definitely not the because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that kick from turning into points for the other side.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Play action. Now Purdy. He's got a man. Complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. 49ers. George Kittle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing here, Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side McCaffrey. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. 51 yards. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
Let's go, baby Jay.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Yeah.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Man, come on, man. Talk to me, man. Man, what do you want? What you want done, bro? Man, I told you that from the gate. You said you wanted to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone,
and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
That's supposed to be George. Oh, get up. Break a tackle. Oh, Trey. Oh, my God. I blew it. Damn. Oh, my God. That was supposed to be George Kittle, though. They blew it on that.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that might be his last pass in the NFL, because when you throw an interception, especially a pick six as a kicker, CD, I don't know that you recover from that one.
Party, you got to remember one thing. My vintage takes me back to shades of Garo Yepremian against Washington in Super Bowl 7. Yeah, folks, I would tell you to do an encyclopedia search, but actually nowadays you do an internet search. Check that one out. And that was at least off of a block kick. This was a design throw. It's the same, though. Interception, 6 points going the other way.
Damn, man.
Remember you?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah. Where you at? Man, I don't know, man.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And to the 42-yard line here. Down there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
We're playing the game. Man, I done beat Jocko 4 times in a row. By 20 plus.
Welcome back.
Man, that's what we gotta get a little Bam over in the group.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Man, little Bam ain't crap.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Right. But I laid the foundation.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room.
I gotta go find little Bam so I can let him know.
Virtually
I'm
nothing
the OG
in the
of the
ground
town.
attack either. So certainly
Nope, we're not giving that up. You might as well hand it off.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops,
Where you at,
playing
Charlie?
pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback.
If you ain't getting in the carpool lane, you'll be here in an hour and a half.
Try after the first down sack. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw is Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
I just sent it to you. Nah, it ain't. Just call me when you get closer. I sent you exactly where to go to.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Hey, look, once you get closer, you'll know exactly where you're at. I ain't got to send you exactly where you're at. Come on, man.
A lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
You lucky I had to sit up and almost drop the controller. That was sick.
Got to give them a shot to
Damn.
the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Damn, man.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 14-yard touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
What was that, Robbie?
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
What happened? Happens? What she said, what happened?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run here with Dobbins. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Okay.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
My friend outside that.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Purdy off the play fake. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw, Purdy. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
You're right. Yeah,
Marcus Williams.
Damn, man, stupid ass football, bro. Throw the ball away. I press square, bro. Panic under the pressure. Panic. Like the deer in the fucking road. Look, like R1. I panic like the deer in the fucking road.
And in this case, it paid off well.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out.
I should have picked that shit off.
They're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
oh, come on.
And watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
boy, fucking tackling, bro.
Think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation.
Switch to that nigga, man. You gotta switch to him.
You might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and off he went. Leon wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw a football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just...
Now he throw it away. And I wasn't trying to... Man, that about a bitch.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
No, you know what brain has to have
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots. And that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went down.
Get off the turbo button. That's why he got off the clock. On the fucking turbo button.
Pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Being chased out left. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
We're gonna make it fun. Yeah, we're gonna make it fun today.
Here in this 4th quarter.
Ready, set.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Oh, I was trying to jump. I knew you was waiting for that.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game.
Oh, we did a timeout. Oh, 2 minutes.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Throwing is Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They go play action here. Purdy. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Red alert.
Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taking charge.
Red alert. It's the battle in baseball late night.
0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, I would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back, because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is, in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Look, hey, this is backfield. This is backfield. Come on.
Yeah.
What? You know Nate Bell?
The guy in the left?
The quarterback. Yeah. That's his brother. This is girl from the top. That's his brother.
Bro, that dress is, bro, that shit is fire, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
Where RJ go? I don't know. But that dress was hella good. Right? With his number and everything. With red and yellow.
Y'all want to play game B?
Yeah. RJ, I'm on. Amari's not under it.
Huh?
Amari's not under it.
Yeah, probably. You did that shit on purpose,
Bro.
man.